Don't you love how we get pounded by all this type of social media advertising for things we've opted into, or we've looked at it, we've seen over and over and over again? It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me how Facebook has a hypocrisy to not let us advertise guns, but we can put gun parts on there. And they have the hypocrisy to not let us talk about certain social issues, but anybody can drop F-bombs or call people all kind of names without getting banned. It's amazing to me. So this is one of those stories I have to share with you because we had an experience here in our gun shop with it. I'm guessing probably, I don't know, a few months back, a guy came in with 2 Aimaculate folding brace adapters and wanted us to install them on his AR-15. Actually, let me retract that. He came in with 1 Aimaculate folding brace adapter and asked us to put it on his AR-15. Typically, we don't do stuff at the last minute. We make appointments for a lot of things to do with gunsmithing just because of time and making sure nothing goes wrong. You don't lose something or something is not fitting properly, so we have the time to work through it. But this guy, a little different, didn't want to leave his gun with us. We said, look, if you'll come back at the end of the day, we'll work on this for you. So he had the Aimaculate folding brace adapter. If you haven't seen those, here's a picture of them. Put them up. You've probably seen this advertisement. Like, if you're a gun guy or a gun gal, you've probably seen this, 5,000 times over the last 90 days. They keep pounding us with it. So you're going to get a cautionary note at the end of this before buying anything off of Facebook. But it's interesting about these Aimaculates. If you have a different view on this or different take on this, feel free to respond below. But, so at the end of the day, he came back in, 4:30-ish. Our gunsmith took the gun apart, put the Aimaculate on, and started putting the buffer tube in the end of this thing. Couldn't get it to go in. He's like, Brad, could you come look at this? Because I'm going crazy. I'm like, okay. So I walk over there to the gun bench, which Bobby, you're at right now. Hey, Bobby. And I look at it and I said, man, I think this thing is threaded backwards. And so then we had to figure out, is it the buffer tube, which we bought thousands of buffer tubes. So I was quite sure it wasn't the buffer tube, but it would not go into this Aimaculate folding brace adapter. So the guy lived close by. He said, hey, I got another one. Let me bring another one back in. So, and this is true to this ad. And when I tell you about the ad, you're going to understand why. So he went and got another one, brought it back in. It was exactly the same thing. The threads where the buffer tube goes in were threaded backwards. They were not threaded the same way. And I showed the guy, I said, hey, look, I gotta apologize, but look, it's not us. We had a Sylvan Arms folding brace adapter in here, which is about twice as much. Well worth the money, but about twice as much. And I said, here's one that's threaded properly. Showed him, put the buffer tube in and out. So he said, well, I bought 3. Let me go grab the other one, see if it's threaded wrong. Went and got the other one, brought it back in. It was threaded properly. We were able to put the buffer tube in immediately and get it fixed. So before you buy product off Facebook, listen, my kid bought a lightsaber. He's a Star Wars fanatic. It was garbage. I bought some t-shirts, some cool Christian t-shirts with a cross here. I thought, you know something? I'll buy this off of Facebook. It's kind of cool. Came in, it was polyester. It was horrible. It was painted. It was like, we threw them away. I wasted 40-something bucks and we threw them away. My advice, if you want to buy clothes off Facebook, fine. I won't do it again. But do not spend your money on an Aimaculate on Facebook. Do not go out there and spend money on stuff that you know is coming from China. It's going to be a waste of your money. We don't want to see you waste your money. I have there's another video. If you want to see about folding brace adapters, there's another video that we put up probably 2 years ago. The best folding adapter that we've ever seen, I don't care where you get it from, is the Sylvan Arms folding adapter. Man, it's about quarter to half inch longer. It's built sturdier. There's no play in that joint, so the buffer slides back and forth freely. This other brand we had, the buffer would bump on. It was just a little bit of play in the joint. Sometimes it's worth just making sure you're buying an American-made product making sure that you've got a warranty behind it and that you don't buy it from somewhere where you can't get your money back. Hope this sits well with you. Just, be careful out there shopping. If you got any questions, you're welcome to email us. We are full of useless information regarding guns and security. After 22 years of doing this, we've bumped our heads a few times, done some good stuff and done some bad stuff, and we'll share it all with you. Thanks.